Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by happy customers. Happy customers keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Power of words, power of communication. It's just brilliant. And my life is in perfect testimony to it. My life is changed because of the communication that I've heard from people, especially my teachers, my coaches. And I know a lot of lives of people have changed in last 18 years through me, through my communication. I still remember one speech that I have heard in my growing years when I was a student of life, a still student of life, a seeker of life. But I was actually doing those training programs to develop myself, my personality, my skills, attitudes. We used to have these public speaking competitions regularly happening. And one of the public speaking competition was my epitaph. So we all have to prepare a 2 minute speech to give an speech on my epitaph. My epitaph basically means whenever I die, how I want world to remember me. That's called epitaph. In the tombstone, it is written that this is how this person lived a life. Of course, I won the first prize for that. Not to mention here, but in my all modesty, there was one participant by the name Ulka, very dynamic girl. She gave a speech, and I think that made an absolute impeccable mark on my head in just 2 minutes time. The speech started like this. I give the crux to you. See, the world where everybody is so busy. So busy means they don't even have time to listen to themselves. There is a question of they're listening to other people. And then she said, I see so many people around with literally begging eyes, wanting someone should hear them out. And I realized I'm not somebody who talks a lot, but I'm somebody who really listens a lot. So I have built a very beautiful world of mine with few amazing people in my life. When I look back and I ask myself, what is that one quality because of which I have such a beautiful circle of people, beautiful world around me? And she said, I realize I listen a lot. I love to listen. And that's why they come and share their heart out, share their thoughts out. And I just sit and listen. No judging, no trying to be sitting with a prejudiced mindset. No sense of sitting with I have to do counseling or I have to give solutions or something like that. Nothing. I just simply sit, listen to them. They share their feelings with me. Sometime went out, sometime ideas, whatever it may be. But because of this quality of me of listening, I think I have built a very beautiful world. And then she said, "This world, there is lack of listeners. So I want to be a listener all my life. So when I die, on my tombstone, I want this to be engraved." And she said, "It should read after I die on my grave, on my grave, come, sit. I'm still listening. Come, sit. I'm still listening. And even after I die, I want people to come to my grave and speak out, share, open up, vent out if required. Come, sit. I'm listening." I somehow I'm not able to. It's been almost now 20 years back. I have heard that speech, and it still makes so much impact to me, so much sense to me. I think I've become a much better listener, or I've become a listener because you always talk and talk and talk. Don't allow anybody to speak. And I realized after that, I have also built a beautiful world of mine. Yes, on my programs, in my talks, I speak because I have to speak. I'm paid for speaking, or I have to speak to make changes in lives of people, whatever. But apart from that, ask those people when you come and sit next to me. I hardly speak. I allow them to speak, share their thoughts. People ask me, what is it? Talk to people that they became so close to you. I said, that's what. I don't talk anything to them. I just allow them to talk. I just allow them to speak their heart out to me. And that's how I have built such beautiful, deep relationships in my life. Because we have forgotten to be listeners. We have become so much of talkers. You open a YouTube channel, they are talking. You go into news channels, they are talking. You go anywhere, they are just talking, talking. Nobody's wanting to listen. Last night, just for a moment, glimpsing through channels, when news channels were open, they called this so-called experts on something, and then kind of the way everybody shouting on the screen that zooms the screen. The interviewer is shouting, the reporter is shouting, everybody shout. Nobody listens to anything. And what is the ultimate object? What is the ultimate outcome of it? Nothing happens, guys. We don't need talkers. We need people who can listen to us. Can you be that one who can listen? List in. In fact, right now, two dogs are listening to me. I don't know about people, but if dogs can come and sit next to me in my 9 minute motion almost every day, I think I speak animals' language or what. But I think they're good listeners. List. Rearrange the alphabets and it will come. Silent. Learn to be silent. One more dog is come. Wow. If you want to listen, you have to learn to practice silence. Silence is golden when they say the reason is because in silence, God whispers. Sometimes sit just like that and listen to your environment. It's telling you so much. Sit under one nice tree, one plant somewhere, and you'll realize even they speak a lot. Learn to practice silence. By being silent in front of somebody else, you'll be able to listen a lot. Not only the words of what they speak, but also the body languages. Eye speaks a lot, the body speaks a lot, gesture speaks a lot, and I think you'll be able to actually understand, perceive, conceive, comprehend people, situations, environment a lot more. Sometimes listen to your own self also. So much jammed up with thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. So much jammed up. You think so much. Sometimes listen to yourself, and you will find almost every answer for your life from yourself, provided we are able to listen to yourself much before you listen to people, which is important. If you want to build a beautiful world of people around you, you have to learn the art of listening. If you want to build a very beautiful world with yourself, you have to learn to listen to yourself, because God whispers in silence. Listen, a very beautiful quality, a compulsory, mandatory, necessary quality we all need to have in life today is listen. We just believe that from today onwards, we will listen. Hey, dear. We just believe. Let's start the day. Here we go. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. Guys, go, set, and go.